Hey everyone. So, my trauma can totally beat up your trauma. I'm just saying. Now, obviously, I'm joking, but have you ever been in a situation where you found yourself comparing your lot in life with another's? Like, do you see how some may have it worse or better than others? Why do they have all the luck and I don't? Now, obviously, I'm talking about comparing ourselves with others, but I want to take it a step further. So, just like we can compare ourselves to others in anything that you can possibly imagine, we can also take this comparison and give it a rating, kind of like one of those pain charts at the doctor's office. So, in essence, we are placing ourselves on that smiley face chart compared to another person. So, first off, let me say bluntly, knock that shit off. None of us compares to another human being, no matter what the situation is. When it comes to trauma, it may seem like someone's had it worse or not as bad as you, but it's not about the situation. It's about the effect and the perspective of the person who experienced it. Trauma is trauma, plain and simple. It doesn't have a smiley face chart. It just has an effect, and it's the effect that is soul crushing. So the idea of comparing our trauma to another trauma is a perspective that needs to be examined. It's our perspective to compare ourselves to others that is just another traumatic response to our trauma. Our duty to ourselves is to embrace rather than reject our trauma and to use the results of our trauma as a guide to healing the hurt and moving beyond the trauma so that others are not traumatized by our trauma. Now, I know that's a mouthful, so you might want to watch that again, hear it again. Basically, the trauma was the trigger and the effect is the trauma response. If we want to heal, we need to reverse engineer that. So what does that mean? It means, quite plain and simple, as an adult, we need to heal the inner child so that child doesn't continue to control our lives and hurt those around us. Start by being kind to yourself and realize that as an adult, it is our duty to care for our inner child. We must do whatever it is that we need to do and seek that help that we need to seek to do this. So, to wrap this up, don't play the my trauma can beat up your trauma game. Just know that when comparison and identity with that trauma comes up, that is just another trauma response. And I know it's tricky. We have developed all kinds of defense mechanisms to keep ourselves safe from the trauma we've experienced. So love yourself, but don't let yourself be fooled by those mechanisms we've put into place unconsciously to keep ourselves safe. All right, everyone. Remember, as always, I love you. And until next time, peace.